it's Mike here, and we're building the rocket from the Space Adventure 3-in-1 kit. I had to pull my camera back a little bit because this sucker is so tall. I wanted to fit it all in so you can see it before I build it. But this is a two-stage rocket, and the way it works is that you use these dowel rods here to hook the different stages together. Okay, the idea is that the rocket would land, right? And then maybe either in an emergency or maybe it was done with its mission, it could also take off. It could detach from the lower booster and take off, okay, and have a separate module here that's connected with these dowels. So it's basically, the rocket has two parts. It has the lower booster and it has the command module and service module, okay, with the cockpit right here with the glass here to show you how that would be in the rocket in the back, okay? So, and you can see here the tank inside here, and it's what I call this harness here that would hold the two rockets. I'll take this off so you can see it. This is actually like a harness, okay? And it's a separate assembly. I'll show you how to build that too. So this is the harness, right? And then you have the lower booster here. It's a short, stubby little rocket with landing gear, and the landing gear could work on different kinds of terrain. It'll actually move, so if it lands on a funny crater on a rock, it won't tip over. Okay, that's the idea, okay? And it has kind of a hexagonal profile. So that's the rocket. Okay, so I'm going to change my camera angle now to start this session. Okay, so I'll move my camera down so you can see so you can see the work surface. And so this is the Space Adventure 3-in-1 kit, and we're building a rocket. So you take out your parts, and your instructions. And if you're new to Lux Blox, you could look other places, but I'll show you real quick. You want to put the egg in the nest. The two pieces go together like this, and you want them to both seat so they make a strong connection, okay? Egg in the nest. These are called dimples, these little holes inside the Lux egg. That's a dimple. The dimples show you when you build, Lux are left-handed and right-handed. So you can make two identical things, except for the fact they might be left-handed and right-handed, and they won't go together. So that's what I mean. If you have the dimples one way and the dimples the other, then the right hand will touch the right hand. It won't go in, see? So you have to have it so that they go in the same direction so they'll connect, okay? With that said, let's start. So on the directions, we'll go right to the rocket. And like I said, the rocket comes in different sections. It comes with the command and service modules, okay, the booster rocket, and the landing gear. Those are the three primary sections of our rocket, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to follow these patterns here, these pre-assembly patterns. So what you do is you lay these flat on the table and snap these patterns together. Then you'll fold them up into your different parts of your rocket, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So you do 3 fins. These are the fins, 64, 67, and 70. They're numbered. And then 68 and 69, 66, and 70. Okay, that's one fin. You can do 3 fins, 74, 77, and 71. And then you put the gray and the white don't matter as much. You can mix those up however you want to. It's 45 and 73, and then 76 into 45, and 72 into 73. Okay, and then the last one, there's 3 fins. Make sure dimples up. It's important. Dimples are up. 78, 81, 84, and then 82 and 80, 83, and 79 and 80, 80 and 79. So now we've got our 3 fins, okay? Our 3 fins. We're going to set those aside now, over here. Now I'm going to put together the command and service module. So the command and service module goes in a pattern. We basically have a 2x6 for the central cylinder or hexagonal prism body of the command and service module. You have a row of squares that are 2 by 6. That's 2 by 4, 2 by 5, and 2 by 6. And then you're going to assemble the top of the module and the bottom of the module. So the top goes like this. You have here a seven, 6, 1, 2, 3. You could follow along with the chart, the tile, and 4. And then you have blacks here. You have a black for the cockpit, black trigon here, black square here, and black trigon here. Okay, that would be the top. And then the bottom, okay, where the rocket would go, the propulsion of the command and service module, you would have 21, 22, 23. Okay. Then you have a black one for the, you can show where the rocket would go. You can make it black if you want. 24. This would be 24, 25. Actually, this is 26, and then 27 and 28. Okay. And then these get folded up. We're going to fold this up. I'll show you how it works. So this can go around. You can either do it like this, just go right around. This goes into a pyramid on top, the nose cone. Okay, folds right up. See that? Oops. If you got a pesky little bugger like that, you could always take an axle as a tool, so you don't crush what you're doing, and help it in so it snaps into place. So there's your nose of your command and service module, and then the rear is you could do it this way too, where you could actually make the cupola for the bottom and then hinge it into place. So I could pre-assemble a little cupola on one hinge. This is a cupola. It's like a truncated, like a pyramid with the top cut off. See that little cupola I got there? But it looks not right. Did I follow the directions right? Let's see. No. These should be trigons here. Oh, yeah. These should be trigons. There should be white trigons. I don't know how that happened, but these should be white trigons here and here. So, and then they fold in into a little cupola. Like this. That's correct. See that? It should look like that. I read the directions wrong. Okay, and then that would hinge and fall like a door. It would go right in like that. Last one is here. I'm going to put like that. That's my last door like that. Let's see. Again, you might want to use a tool to help you. So I'm going to use a tool here so then it won't break it if I snap it in. See that? Little tool. Tool. And a tool here. There. Snaps in. There it is. I got my cockpit right here. My service module. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the harness. The multi-stage harness is a thing in between that holds the two stages together. Okay, and it's at 1 by 6. It's going to have a hexagon shape. It's going to go around in a hexagon. So 1 by 6. with 1x2s, 3 1x2s. Here and here, staggered. They're off by 1 and the end. And then I'm going to have trigons on the other ends of those, like this. Here, here, and here. Okay. That's my harness. And it goes around like this. It connects just here, like that. That's the harness. Okay, we'll set that aside. That's when we connect the whole thing together. And then we're going to make the booster rocket, which is the really fun one here. So we're going to make a 2x6. Again, this is all, the whole body is all hexagon. So a 2x6. So make it a 1x6. And then I'll make another 1x6 and snap them together. Five, 1x6, and then snap these guys together, making sure that my dimples are up. It's all the same. And then the top goes here. I'm going to put a 29 and 30 and 28 and 31 and 32 and 33, trigon, and 34. And the bottom over here is 41. Actually, it's 47. 47. Go over one, 48. These are openings for the fins. And then 48, skip one and go to 49. And the bottom is another 1x6 row all the way across. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56. Okay, and the very bottom here we have 58 is here. And 60 is here. And 62 is here. And then you gotta be careful here. 57 goes into here into 58. And 58 also has 59 as a trigon. And 63 goes here. And 61 goes into 54 here. Okay, and then these guys should curl all the way up and around and make a beautiful booster rocket. Let's see if it works. See if I did it right. I should make a cupola on the top and a cupola on the bottom. Did I do it right? And it's a little hatch here that closes. You can use my tool, my mighty little tool here to help me get so I can push it in without breaking it. Oops. You'll develop little strategies as you build so you don't break what you did. There it goes, popped in. Okay, and then same on the bottom, pop it into place. It's the same cupola. This is a symmetrical kind of body here. I almost said fuselage. Usually it's fuselage for like airplane bodies. It's a French word, fuselage. But it's a body. It's the body of the booster rocket here. Okay. Again, you have this bottom part here. Here's my tool. Pop, goes right in. See, now there's the booster rocket right there. Okay, that's the booster. Now you're ready to put the fins on. Let's assemble these fins. These fins go like this. The shape of the fin is like this, and this gets tucked underneath like that. It's a really cool diamond profile, kind of cubic. Okay, make a couple of these. 2 and 3. These guys just snap into place. They're pretty simple. Okay. Once you have the fins, you could pop those on. Remember, now the fins aren't going to go, even though that would look kind of cool. This is not a canard. It's not going to be like that. It's going to go down. The rocket profile, the fins go down. Okay, going up, it would look cool, but it wouldn't work for what we want. So you could either door it in like that. Okay, you put your finger in. This one's easy. You put your finger inside. Okay, so you got the first fin on. That's the first fin. All right. Second fin. Again, make sure it goes down and not up. You know, that would look kind of cool. Maybe a future rocket you can make. And I encourage you to make your own designs and send them in. Send your designs in to us at Lux Blox and show us what you got. Because a lot of times, like this kit here was actually designed by a kid named Roger. And Roger's very clever, and he came up with this idea of a booster rocket, and we kind of innovated it a little bit, but basically his idea. So we take a lot of ideas from kids because you guys are the best designers anyways. So, oh, this popped off. I didn't finish putting my fuselage together, my rocket body. That's why that came off. So I'm gonna put this on here. Now I'm gonna put this. Now I can't get my finger inside here now, so I have to use my tool. You can use a pencil. Like wooden pencils work awesome as tools, because these holes were designed with pencils in mind. So they're like the dimensions of a pencil or a popsicle stick, these holes. So you gotta get it in there, put your tool in. It should pop into place. Most of you're trying to do is just not break it. Okay, so there we go. Bam, like that, okay? There's your rocket body right there, okay? Now, all we got to do is, we have a harness, but we still have to make we haven't made our landing gear. So let's make the landing gear. The landing gear will go like this. You basically make a 2x5, a 1x5. You make 3 of them. So 1x5, and then you put 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. You do that 3 times, okay? One by 5. Two on the top. 1 on the bottom. And 1 more. 1 by 5. Two on the top. And 1 on the bottom. And then these guys go like this. They kind of, they go around like this. See, I just did that? How I curled that around? And they go like that. That's a landing gear. I do that a couple times now. I curl these up into that shape, and it goes like that. I do it one more time. These guys, again, curl up here, connect, and then go like that. And then what you do is you put an axle through. Like that. You put an axle through, a number 7 axle, through each one of the lower parts of the fin. So they're even. Okay, and then when you do that, you just do this. You put each one on like this. See how that goes on like that? It's sweet. So you put those on. And put the third one in. Make sure you have a counter pressure, otherwise you don't want to pop that axle back through again. Okay, and the axles should move. Ideally, you want that landing gear to move. Okay. So it'll go up and down like that. A retractable landing gear is so much fun, okay? And you can put rubber bands on it if you want to play around with that or motorize it. That'd be cool. So there's your landing gear. Now, the last thing you put on the landing gear is you put your pads. Now, we use the wheels for the pads, okay? So you take your squares, any extra squares you have, and you make your wheels for those, okay? We'll just put, we'll put one on for now. One wheel. You could put two if you want. We'll put one. Oh heck, let's put 2 wheels on. It's fine. I'll have 6 wheels all together. It'd be cool. Some black. Now, these go on like this. Use the little number 2 axles, which are so cute. Little number 2 axles, the small axles. And you put those on, pop it all the way through, like so. So it's flush. So it's flush on one side, and they have sticks up on the other. Do it 2 more times. Okay, nice popping sound. One more. It'll find its way there. Okay, now, and you put those in the bottom. And these are your pads on your landing struts here. These little pads are what give the rocket more balance when it lands. Okay, so pop these in the bottom. Look at that, it's so sweet. Okay, and then that is your landing gear. Okay, you can make them go out or in. Out makes it more stable, or you can make them, let's say you have to aim them too. Maybe there's a rock there, you have to aim that in, right? So there you go. That's your booster. Then all you got to do now is just put on your harness, okay? So the harness uses dowel rods, and we put these dowel rods on the lower part of the harness here, okay? These wooden dowel rods made by the Chicago Dowel Rod Company in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, these wooden dowel rods pop right in here. All this is made in America. American rocket made in America. Okay, and then these go on the first ring of these squares. Go ahead and pop that on. Squeeze that in there, the dowel rod. It's the lower part of your harness. Now you got the harness on the fuselage of the body of the booster, and then go ahead and get your command service module, and go ahead and get 3 more dowels. You can pop that into place too. Connect your command service module into that. Okay, and now you have connected the two. I have to change the camera angle again. There, I can't fit it in, but there you have the rocket for your 3-in-1 space adventure. And I think the rocket's one of my favorites. I like all 3, but the rocket's fun because you could, again, separate the module and go on your moon missions. Make up your own design. Make up modifications. Send us your mods, okay? Because we want to see how you modify the rocket. But this is your basic starter rocket, okay? Enjoy. This is Mike from Lux. Carry on and build your other 2 things in your 3-in-1 kit. See you later.